Culture Vulture, 18th to the 24th of May, 2024. Welcome to Culture Vulture, your guide to the week's entertainment from an alternative viewpoint. Selections and writing is by Pat Harrington and music is from Tim Bragg. Highlights this week include Doctor Who, Boom, Season 14, Episode 3, which showcases Steven Moffat's masterful writing and Ncuti Gatwa's compelling performance, blending high-stakes suspense and thought-provoking commentary on the military-industrial complex in a minimalist, intensely gripping narrative. BBC 4 dedicates a night to the renowned poet and writer Sir John Betjeman, featuring a rich lineup of documentaries, films, and discussions that explore his life, literary legacy, and deep affection for England's landscapes and architecture. And a book review, The Mirror, in which our very own Tim Bragg delivers a compelling dystopian narrative set in 2073, exploring a society dominated by AI and technocracy, reminiscent of Blade Runner and Frankenstein, while affirming the transcendent power of human creativity and art against a backdrop of controlled reproduction, genetic engineering, and surveillance, ultimately offering a gripping critique of transhumanism.
Saturday the 18th of May 2024. Doctor Who, Boom, 3 of 8, 6.50 BBC One. Steven Moffat, the acclaimed screenwriter, confirmed his return to Doctor Who for a one-off episode in the upcoming Season 14. His previous contributions to the show include iconic episodes like The Empty Child, The Doctor Dances, and the unforgettable Blink, which introduced the terrifying Weeping Angels. Fans' expectations soared when Moffat's involvement was announced. In this gripping episode, we find ourselves on the planet Casterian 3, amidst a futuristic war. The Doctor, portrayed by Ncuti Gatwa, leaps into action, landing on a cutting-edge lead-Roomba landmine. The tension builds as the landmine's halo of lead lights counts down, and the Doctor must stay perfectly still to avoid disaster. The episode cleverly weaves in commentary on the military-industrial complex, reminiscent of the thought-provoking series Black Mirror. The heart-pounding suspense centers around Gatwa's performance. His fearful face communicates the dire situation, and viewers hold their breath as the Doctor's quick wit is put to the test. The simplicity of the episode's setting, akin to a stage play, adds to its intensity. Ian Rankin's Hidden Edinburgh, 10:30 p.m. BBC 4. Ian Rankin's Hidden Edinburgh is a captivating documentary that takes viewers on a journey through the lesser-known corners of Scotland's capital city. Here are the key details. Crime writer Ian Rankin revisits the key locations from his Inspector Rebus books. These locations represent the hidden Edinburgh that tourists rarely venture into. Rankin strolls through the architecturally stunning city, deliberately avoiding tourist traps. Instead, he delves into the underbelly of Edinburgh, which he darkly refers to as crime scenes. The documentary provides a fresh perspective on the city, showcasing its hidden gems and shedding light on the atmospheric settings that inspired Rankin's iconic detective novels. So, if you're intrigued by Edinburgh's secrets and the mind behind Inspector Rebus, this documentary is a must-watch. Ian Rankin's Criminal Records, 11:30 p.m. BBC 4. The program follows acclaimed crime writer Ian Rankin as he researches his latest book. Rankin explores various sources, from pubs to cuttings on unsolved murders, piecing together the intricate stories that captivate readers. The Running Man, 1988, 10:55 p.m. C4. In the midst of the 1980s, a decade marked by societal shifts and economic turbulence, The Running Man emerges as a dystopian reflection, offering a chilling glimpse into a future where social inequality and media manipulation reign supreme. Directed by Paul Michael Glaser and based on Stephen King's novel, this film presents a compelling narrative woven with intricate social and economic threads. Set in a bleak, totalitarian society, The Running Man paints a vivid picture of a world where the divide between the wealthy elite and the impoverished masses is starkly evident. Economic disparities are palpable, with the underprivileged relegated to slums while the affluent indulge in opulent luxuries. This socio-economic hierarchy is perpetuated by the government, which maintains control through fear and surveillance. The film's protagonist, Ben Richards, portrayed by Arnold Schwarzenegger, embodies the plight of the disenfranchised working class. As a former policeman framed for a crime he didn't commit, Richards becomes a pawn in the government's sadistic game show, The Running Man. In this televised spectacle, convicts are hunted down by stalkers in a deadly pursuit for the audience's entertainment. Here, the exploitation of the powerless for the amusement of the privileged mirrors real-world concerns about the commodification of violence and the dehumanization of individuals for mass consumption. Moreover, The Running Man scrutinizes the role of media in shaping public perception and perpetuating social control. The film portrays a media landscape dominated by a monolithic corporation, the aptly named network, which manipulates reality to suit its own agenda. Through sensationalized broadcasts and fabricated narratives, network obscures the truth and reinforces the status quo, effectively stifling dissent and perpetuating systemic injustice. At its core, The Running Man serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked power and the erosion of civil liberties in the pursuit of societal order. It highlights the consequences of unbridled capitalism and the corrosive influence of media conglomerates on public discourse. By juxtaposing the extravagance of the ruling class with the desperation of the oppressed, the film forces viewers to confront uncomfortable truths about the world we inhabit. The Running Man stands as a timeless testament to the enduring relevance of its socio-economic themes. As we navigate an increasingly complex and interconnected global landscape, the film's warnings about the perils of inequality, media manipulation, and authoritarianism remain as pertinent as ever. In an age marked by growing disillusionment with established institutions, The Running Man serves as a stark reminder of the importance of vigilance and resistance in the face of tyranny. Mad Max 2, 1981, 9 p.m. ITV4. As the gears of society grind to a halt in the post-apocalyptic wasteland of Mad Max 2, also known as The Road Warrior, director George Miller unleashes a relentless barrage of action intertwined with poignant social and economic commentary. Against a backdrop of chaos and desperation, this dystopian epic serves as a chilling mirror reflecting the darker facets of humanity. Set in a world ravaged by resource scarcity and societal collapse, Mad Max 2 thrusts viewers into a landscape where survival is a daily battle. Amidst the ruins of civilization, roving gangs vie for control over dwindling supplies of fuel, water, and food, painting a stark picture of a society teetering on the brink of oblivion. In this dog-eat-dog world, the line between morality and savagery blurs as individuals fight tooth and nail for their slice of the pie. At the heart of the film lies the enigmatic figure of Max Rokitansky, portrayed with steely resolve by Mel Gibson. A reluctant hero haunted by the ghosts of his past, Max navigates this desolate terrain with a mix of pragmatism and survival instinct. His journey becomes a microcosm of the struggle for agency and identity in a world stripped bare of hope and order. Yet, amidst the chaos, Mad Max 2 delves into deeper socio-economic themes that resonate with contemporary audiences. The scarcity of resources serves as a metaphor for real-world concerns about environmental degradation and resource depletion. The ruthless pursuit of fuel mirrors our own society's addiction to fossil fuels and the geopolitical conflicts that ensue. Moreover, the film explores the dynamics of power and control in a lawless landscape. The tyrannical figure of Lord Humongous, a barbaric warlord clad in leather and metal, embodies the brutal reality of unchecked authority. His iron-fisted rule over the wasteland underscores the fragility of social order and the lengths to which individuals will go to assert dominance in the absence of civilization. As the gears of society grind to a halt in the post-apocalyptic wasteland of Mad Max 2, also known as The Road Warrior, director George Miller unleashes a relentless barrage of action intertwined with poignant social and economic commentary. Against a backdrop of chaos and desperation, this dystopian epic serves as a chilling mirror reflecting the darker facets of humanity. Set in a world ravaged by resource scarcity and societal collapse, Mad Max 2 thrusts viewers into a landscape where survival is a daily battle. Amidst the ruins of civilization, roving gangs vie for control over dwindling supplies of fuel, water, and food, painting a stark picture of a society teetering on the brink of oblivion. In this dog-eat-dog world, the line between morality and savagery blurs as individuals fight tooth and nail for their slice of the pie. At the heart of the film lies the enigmatic figure of Max Rokitansky, portrayed with steely resolve by Mel Gibson. A reluctant hero haunted by the ghosts of his past, Max navigates this desolate terrain with a mix of pragmatism and survival instinct. His journey becomes a microcosm of the struggle for agency and identity in a world stripped bare of hope and order. Yet, amidst the chaos, Mad Max 2 delves into deeper socio-economic themes that resonate with contemporary audiences. The scarcity of resources serves as a metaphor for real-world concerns about environmental degradation and resource depletion. The ruthless pursuit of fuel mirrors our own society's addiction to fossil fuels and the geopolitical conflicts that ensue. Moreover, the film explores the dynamics of power and control in a lawless landscape. The tyrannical figure of Lord Humongous, a barbaric warlord clad in leather and metal, embodies the brutal reality of unchecked authority. His iron-fisted rule over the wasteland underscores the fragility of social order and the lengths to which individuals will go to assert dominance in the absence of civilization. As we bear witness to the gripping saga of Max and his quest for redemption, Mad Max 2 serves as a stark reminder of the fragile equilibrium that holds society together. It challenges us to confront uncomfortable truths about our own world, from the perils of unchecked consumption to the allure of authoritarianism. In an age marked by growing uncertainty and unrest, the film's warnings about the consequences of societal collapse resonate more deeply than ever. As a prelude to the highly anticipated release of Furiosa in cinemas on May 24, a number of films in the Mad Max series are being aired this week, inviting audiences to revisit this iconic franchise and reflect on its enduring relevance. From its pulse-pounding action to its thought-provoking social commentary, Mad Max 2 stands as a timeless classic, a testament to the enduring power of cinema to provoke, inspire, and ignite the imagination.
Sunday, the 19th of May 2024. BBC 4 is dedicating a night to the renowned poet and writer Sir John Betjeman. Here's what you can expect. The Queen's Realm, 7 p.m. An aerial anthology of film, poetry, and music with commentary by Sir John Betjeman. Explore England from a unique perspective as Betjeman shares his insights and love for the country. Reputations, John Betjeman, The Last Laugh, 7:55 p.m. An intimate portrait of the late poet laureate, Sir John Betjeman. Discover more about his life, passions, and literary legacy. Late Flowering Lust, 9 p.m. A lyrical comedy drama inspired by some of Betjeman's poems. Dive into the whimsical world of his verses. Monitor, Larkin and Betjeman, Down Cemetery Road, 9:55 p.m. Philip Larkin engages in a conversation with John Betjeman, discussing their lives, poetry, and the city of Hull. Metroland, 10:15 p.m. Betjeman's 1973 meditation on the residential suburbs near the Metropolitan line. Explore the charm and complexities of suburban life. Bird's Eye View, The Englishman's Home, 11:05 p.m. Sir John Betjeman narrates a helicopter trip over extraordinary British houses. Get a unique perspective on architecture and history. A passion for churches, late night. Betjeman visits various churches in the Diocese of Norwich, showcasing his love for ecclesiastical architecture. The Secret History of Writing, Words on a Page, 12:50 a.m. Explore how changing writing technologies have shaped world history. Betjeman and Me, Rick Stein's Story, 1:50 a.m. Rick Stein celebrates John Betjeman's affection for the English seaside. So, if you're a fan of Betjeman's poetry, architecture, or simply curious about this literary icon, tune in to BBC 4 for a captivating night dedicated to Sir John Betjeman. The Life and Death of Colonel Blimp, 1943, 1:15 a.m. Film 4. The Life and Death of Colonel Blimp, directed by Michael Powell and Emeric Pressburger, is a cinematic masterpiece that transcends its wartime origins to explore profound social and political themes with depth and nuance. Released in 1943 during the height of World War II, the film serves as a poignant reflection on the values of honor, friendship, and national identity in the face of upheaval and change. At its core, the film follows the life of Clive Candy, a British officer whose journey spans several decades, from the Boer War to World War II. Through Candy's experiences, the film delves into the evolution of British society and its place in the world, grappling with themes of tradition, progress, and the impact of war on individual lives. One of the central social themes explored in Colonel Blimp is the notion of honor and its changing significance in a rapidly transforming world. Candy embodies the traditional values of duty, loyalty, and chivalry, symbolizing an older generation of British officers steeped in a code of conduct shaped by Victorian ideals. However, as the film progresses, Candy finds himself increasingly out of step with the modern world, struggling to reconcile his principles with the harsh realities of war and political upheaval. In addition to its exploration of individual honor, Colonel Blimp offers a nuanced examination of national identity and the shifting geopolitical landscape of the 20th century. Through Candy's encounters with German officer Theo Kretschmar-Schuldorff, the film challenges simplistic notions of enemy and friend, highlighting the complexities of international relations and the human cost of war. By humanizing the enemy, the film underscores the futility of nationalistic fervor and the universal humanity that transcends borders. Furthermore, Colonel Blimp confronts issues of class and social hierarchy within British society, depicting a country grappling with its colonial legacy and the erosion of traditional power structures. Candy's friendship with the working-class officer Spud Wilson serves as a poignant reminder of the bonds that unite individuals across social divides, challenging the entrenched notions of privilege and entitlement. Ultimately, the life and death of Colonel Blimp stands as a timeless testament to the enduring power of cinema to provoke thought and inspire introspection. Through its rich tapestry of characters and themes, the film offers a profound meditation on the complexities of human nature and the forces that shape our lives. In an era marked by uncertainty and upheaval, Colonel Blimp remains as relevant today as it was upon its release, reminding us of the enduring importance of honor, friendship, and the quest for understanding in a world fraught with division and conflict. The Outlaw Jose Wales, 1976, 10 p.m. ITV4. The Outlaw Jose Wales, 1976, is a classic Western film that seamlessly blends action, drama, and yes, humor, into a gripping tale of revenge and redemption. Directed by and starring Clint Eastwood, this film is a masterclass in the genre, offering audiences much more than just gunfights and showdowns. One of the most noteworthy aspects of The Outlaw Jose Wales is its subtle yet effective use of humor throughout the story. Despite the serious themes of loss and survival, the film manages to inject moments of levity that provide much-needed relief from the tension. Eastwood's portrayal of Jose Wales himself carries a dry wit and understated charm that often manifests in his interactions with other characters. Whether it's his deadpan delivery of one-liners or his sly grin in the face of danger, Eastwood brings a sense of humor to the character that is both endearing and entertaining. The supporting cast also contributes to the film's humor, with memorable characters like Lone Waity, played brilliantly by Chief Dan George, adding comic relief with his eccentricities and witty remarks. From his philosophical musings to his penchant for trading tall tales, Lone Waity brings a light-heartedness to the film that balances out its darker moments. Even in the midst of action-packed sequences, The Outlaw Jose Wales finds opportunities for humor. Whether it's the absurdity of a group of bumbling bounty hunters or the clever banter between Jose and his adversaries, the film never takes itself too seriously, allowing audiences to enjoy the ride without getting weighed down by the heavy themes. Overall, The Outlaw Jose Wales is a testament to the power of humor in storytelling, proving that even in the rugged landscape of the Wild West, there's always room for a good laugh. With its witty dialogue, charming characters, and moments of levity, this film remains a beloved classic that continues to entertain audiences decades after its Glass, 2019, 12 a.m. C4. Glass, 2019, directed by M. Night Shyamalan, is a film that delves deep into the complexities of the human psyche, exploring themes of identity, belief, and the blurred lines between reality and perception. As the final installment in Shyamalan's unconventional superhero trilogy, Glass not only delivers on its promise of thrilling action but also offers a thought-provoking exploration of the psychological struggles faced by its characters. At the heart of Glass is the idea of self-discovery and acceptance. The film follows David Dunn, Elijah Price, Mr. Glass, and Kevin Wendelcrum, three individuals with extraordinary abilities who grapple with their own sense of identity and purpose. Each character represents a different facet of the human psyche. David struggles with his role as a reluctant hero, Mr. Glass grapples with his intellect and his place in the world, and Kevin battles with his fractured psyche and the various personalities that inhabit it. Throughout the film, Shyamalan explores the notion of belief and its profound impact on the human mind. Mr. Glass, in particular, is driven by his unwavering belief in the existence of superheroes and supervillains, despite being marginalized and dismissed by society. His obsession with proving the existence of individuals with extraordinary abilities speaks to the power of faith and the lengths to which people will go to validate their beliefs, even in the face of overwhelming skepticism. Glass also confronts the concept of perception versus reality, challenging the audience to question what they think they know about the characters and the world they inhabit. As the narrative unfolds, Shyamalan skillfully blurs the lines between hero and villain, challenging traditional notions of morality and forcing viewers to confront their own preconceptions. Psychological themes are woven throughout the film's narrative, manifesting in the characters' internal struggles and external conflicts. From David's existential crisis to Mr. Glass's manipulation of those around him, Glass is a film that invites viewers to explore the depths of the human mind and the motivations that drive us. Glass is a compelling exploration of psychological themes that offers much more than just superhero spectacle. With its complex characters, thought-provoking narrative, and unexpected twists, the film challenges audiences to examine their own beliefs and perceptions while delivering an engaging and thrilling cinematic experience. Split, 2016, 12:10 a.m. 5-star. Split, 2016, directed by M. Night Shyamalan, is a psychological thriller that captivates audiences with its gripping story and powerhouse performances. As the second installment in Shyamalan's unconventional superhero trilogy, Split serves as a compelling bridge between its predecessor, Unbreakable, 2000, and its successor, Glass, 2019, forming a loose trilogy that explores the complexities of human nature and extraordinary abilities. In Split, Shyamalan introduces audiences to Kevin Wendell Crumb, a man with dissociative identity disorder, DID, who harbors multiple personalities, including the formidable and dangerous Beast. James McAvoy delivers a tour de force performance, seamlessly transitioning between Kevin's various personas with chilling precision. Through Kevin's character, Split delves into the fragility of the human mind and the depths of trauma that can shape one's identity. What sets Split apart is its ability to keep audiences on the edge of their seats while delving into deeper psychological themes. Shyamalan expertly builds tension throughout the film, using Kevin's unpredictability and the impending threat of the Beast to create a sense of unease that lingers long after the credits roll. As part of Shyamalan's trilogy, Split not only stands on its own as a compelling thriller but also enriches the overarching narrative that connects it to Unbreakable and Glass. Together, these films explore the notion of superheroes and supervillains in a grounded and realistic manner, eschewing traditional comic book tropes in favor of psychological depth and moral ambiguity. It's worth noting that Tony Green wrote a comprehensive overview of all three films on counterculture, providing insightful analysis and commentary that enhances the viewing experience for fans of the trilogy. Green's examination of the themes, characters, and narrative threads that link Unbreakable, Split, and Glass offers valuable insight into Shyamalan's vision and the deeper meanings embedded within the trilogy. Split is a masterfully crafted thriller that not only entertains but also challenges audiences to consider the complexities of the human psyche. As part of Shyamalan's unique superhero trilogy, it serves as a crucial piece of the puzzle, enriching the overarching narrative.
Monday, the 20th of May, 2024. The Hate You Give, 2018, 12:55 a.m. C4. The Hate You Give, 2018, is a powerful and poignant film that tackles urgent and timely issues with sensitivity and grace. Based on Angie Thomas's best-selling novel, the film follows Star Carter, a young African-American girl who witnesses the fatal shooting of her childhood friend by a police officer. The Hate You Give is a coming-of-age story that explores identity, race, and activism in modern America. Amadla Stenberg delivers a remarkable performance as Star, capturing the character's journey from innocence to empowerment with nuance and depth. Through Star's eyes, the audience is taken on a journey of self-discovery and social awakening, as she grapples with the complexities of her dual identity and finds her voice in the fight against injustice. Director George Tillman Jr. handles the sensitive subject matter with care, balancing moments of heartbreak with scenes of resilience and hope. The film doesn't shy away from the harsh realities of systemic racism and police brutality, but it also emphasizes the importance of community, family, and standing up for what is right. The Hate You Give is not just a film, it's a call to action. It challenges viewers to confront their own biases and complicity in perpetuating injustice while offering a message of hope and solidarity. In a time of increasing social unrest and division, this film serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of empathy, understanding, and the pursuit of justice for all. The Florida Project, 2017, film 4:1:25 a.m. The Florida Project, 2017, is a breathtakingly raw and emotionally resonant film that offers a poignant glimpse into the lives of those living on the margins of society. Directed by Sean Baker, this indie gem presents a vibrant and often heartbreaking portrait of life in the shadow of Disney World, focusing on the struggles of a young girl named Monet and her mother, Hallie. At the heart of The Florida Project is Willem Dafoe's incredible performance as Bobby, the compassionate and pragmatic manager of the Magic Castle Motel where Monet and Hallie reside. Dafoe brings a quiet strength and humanity to the role, grounding the film with his understated yet powerful presence. His portrayal of Bobby is incredibly winning, imbuing the character with warmth, empathy, and a sense of quiet dignity. Dafoe's performance in The Florida Project is nothing short of extraordinary, earning him widespread critical acclaim and a well-deserved nomination for Best Supporting Actor at the Academy Awards. As Bobby, he serves as a beacon of stability and compassion in the midst of chaos, offering a sense of hope and protection to the residents of the motel, especially Monet. Director Sean Baker's decision to cast Dafoe in the role of Bobby proves to be inspired, as the veteran actor brings a depth and complexity to the character that elevates the film to new heights. Whether he's fixing a leaky faucet, mediating disputes between tenants, or simply sharing a quiet moment of understanding with Monet, Dafoe's performance is both tender and powerful, leaving a lasting impression on audiences long after the credits roll. The Florida Project is a masterfully crafted film that offers a compassionate and unflinching look at life on the fringes of society. Willem Dafoe's portrayal of Bobby is a standout performance that anchors the film with its humanity and grace, making it a must-see for anyone who appreciates powerful storytelling and exceptional acting.
Tuesday, the 21st of May 2024. Hampstead, 2017, 6:55 p.m. Film 4. Hampstead, 2017, is a charming and heartwarming romantic comedy that offers a delightful escape into the picturesque world of London's Hampstead Heath. Directed by Joel Hopkins and inspired by true events, this film tells the story of an unlikely romance between two very different individuals who find common ground in the most unexpected of places. Hampstead is a story about second chances and the power of human connection. Diane Keaton shines as Emily Walters, a recently widowed American expatriate who finds herself drawn to the rugged charm of the Heath. Keaton brings her trademark wit and vulnerability to the role, infusing Emily with a relatable mix of strength and uncertainty as she navigates the complexities of starting anew. Opposite Keaton, Brendan Gleeson delivers a standout performance as Donald Horner, a reclusive and eccentric man who has made his home in a makeshift shack on the edge of the Heath. Gleeson imbues Donald with a gruff exterior and a tender heart, capturing the character's sense of isolation and longing for connection with nuance and depth. The chemistry between Keaton and Gleeson is palpable, and their unlikely romance unfolds with a genuine sweetness and authenticity that is both endearing and heartwarming. As Emily and Donald's relationship blossoms against the backdrop of the Heath, the film explores themes of acceptance, belonging, and the transformative power of love. Director Joel Hopkins does a commendable job of balancing the film's romantic elements with its more serious themes, infusing Hampstead with a sense of warmth and whimsy that keeps audiences engaged from start to finish. The lush cinematography beautifully captures the natural beauty of Hampstead Heath, serving as a fitting backdrop for the unfolding love story. While Hampstead may not break new ground in the romantic comedy genre, it offers a refreshing and enjoyable take on the age-old themes of love, loss, and redemption. With its charming performances, picturesque setting, and heartfelt storytelling, Hampstead is a delightful cinematic escape that is sure to leave audiences with a smile on their faces. The Shallows, 2016, 9 p.m. Great Movies. The Shallows, 2016, is a pulse-pounding thriller that takes audiences on a white-knuckle ride through the treacherous waters of suspense and terror. Directed by Joan Colette-Serra, this shark-infested survival tale not only delivers heart-stopping scares but also surprises with its clever infusion of humor amidst the harrowing circumstances. The Shallows is a classic survival story, following Nancy Adams, played with grit and determination by Blake Lively, as she fights for her life against a relentless great white shark after becoming stranded just a short distance from shore. Lively's performance anchors the film, imbuing Nancy with a mix of vulnerability and strength that makes her journey all the more compelling. What sets The Shallows apart is its ability to blend moments of intense horror with unexpected flashes of humor. While the premise may seem dire, the film manages to find moments of levity amidst the chaos, often through Nancy's resourcefulness and quick thinking in the face of danger. Whether it's her witty banter with a seagull companion or her dry observations about her dire situation, Lively injects the character with a sense of humor that adds depth and relatability to her plight. Director Jaume Collet-Serra deserves credit for striking a delicate balance between terror and humor, seamlessly weaving moments of tension with lightheartedness to keep audiences on the edge of their seats. From heart-pounding shark encounters to unexpected comedic interludes, The Shallows delivers thrills and laughs in equal measure, making for an exhilarating and entertaining cinematic experience. While some may argue that horror and humor are an unlikely pairing, The Shallows proves that when executed with skill and finesse, they can complement each other beautifully, adding layers of complexity to the storytelling and enhancing the overall viewing experience. By combining heart-stopping suspense with unexpected laughs, The Shallows emerges as a standout entry in the survival thriller genre, offering audiences a thrilling rollercoaster ride that will leave them gasping for breath and grinning from ear to ear.
Wednesday, the 22nd of May, 2024. The Endurance, 8:15 p.m. PBS America. The Endurance is a gripping documentary that recounts one of history's greatest tales of survival, Sir Ernest Shackletow's 1914–1916 expedition to Antarctica. The expedition, Shackletow's third, followed the tragic death of the famous English polar explorer Robert Falcon Scott on his quest to the South Pole. Narrated by Liam Neeson. This remarkable story of resilience and determination showcases Shackletow's leadership and the incredible challenges faced by his crew during their Antarctic journey. If you're fascinated by exploration and survival against all odds, The Endurance is a must-watch. Land, 2021, 1:55 a.m. C4. Land, 2021, marks the directorial debut for film of Robin Wright, known for her acclaimed performances in film and television, notably as Claire Underwood in House of Cards. She also directed 10 episodes. In this poignant drama, Wright not only steps behind the camera but also delivers a powerful performance as the film's protagonist, showcasing her talents in a new and compelling role. Set against the breathtaking backdrop of the rugged wilderness, Land follows the journey of Edie Mathis, portrayed with raw emotion by Robin Wright, as she grapples with profound grief and seeks solace in the solitude of the mountains. Haunted by tragedy and yearning for a fresh start, Edie embarks on a journey of self-discovery and healing that tests her resilience and strength in unexpected ways. Wright's direction shines in Land, as she deftly captures the beauty and brutality of nature, immersing the audience in Edie's isolated world with stunning cinematography and evocative imagery. From sweeping vistas to intimate moments of quiet contemplation, Wright's visual storytelling is both immersive and captivating, drawing viewers into Edie's emotional journey with subtlety and grace. In addition to her work behind the camera, Wright delivers a powerhouse performance as Edie, showcasing her versatility and depth as an actress. With minimal dialogue, Wright conveys a wealth of emotion through subtle facial expressions and body language, allowing viewers to experience Edie's pain, sorrow, and eventual hope on a visceral level. Land is a testament to Wright's skill as both a director and an actress, as she navigates the film's themes of loss, survival, and the healing power of human connection with sensitivity and authenticity. Through Edie's journey, Wright offers a poignant exploration of grief and resilience, reminding audiences of the strength that lies within us even in our darkest moments. Overall, Land is a beautifully crafted and emotionally resonant film that marks a promising debut for Robin Wright as a director. With its breathtaking cinematography, compelling performances, and heartfelt storytelling, Land is a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit and the healing power of nature.
Thursday, the 23rd of May 2024. Full Metal Jacket, 1987, Quest 10:10 p.m. Full Metal Jacket, 1987, directed by the visionary Stanley Kubrick, is a visceral and unforgettable exploration of the psychological and emotional toll of war. Set during the Vietnam War, the film presents a harrowing depiction of the dehumanizing effects of combat, juxtaposed with moments of unexpected camaraderie and humanity. From its iconic opening scene to its haunting conclusion, Full Metal Jacket immerses viewers in the brutal realities of warfare with unflinching intensity. Kubrick's meticulous attention to detail and masterful direction create an atmosphere of tension and dread that permeates every frame, drawing audiences into the chaos and confusion of the battlefield. At the heart of Full Metal Jacket is the journey of Private Joker, played with depth and nuance by Matthew Modine, as he navigates the brutal training regimen of Marine Corps boot camp and later, the horrors of the Vietnam War. Modine delivers a powerful performance, capturing Joker's evolution from wide-eyed recruit to hardened soldier with remarkable authenticity. While Full Metal Jacket is undeniably a war film filled with carnage and destruction, it also explores the bonds of comradeship and brotherhood forged amidst the chaos of combat. Despite the brutality of their circumstances, Joker and his fellow soldiers find moments of camaraderie and solidarity that serve as a glimmer of humanity in the midst of the darkness. Kubrick deftly balances the film's intense action sequences with moments of quiet reflection and introspection, allowing viewers to connect with the characters on a deeper level. Whether it's the camaraderie shared between soldiers in the barracks or the profound conversations between Joker and his fellow Marines, Full Metal Jacket offers a nuanced portrayal of the complex relationships that develop in times of war. Ultimately, Full Metal Jacket is a timeless masterpiece that transcends the conventions of the war genre, offering a thought-provoking meditation on the nature of humanity and the horrors of conflict. Through its unflinching portrayal of carnage and its poignant exploration of comradeship, the film leaves a lasting impression on audiences long after the credits roll, reminding us of the enduring power of the human spirit in the face of adversity.
Friday, the 24th of May, 2024. Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, 1985, 9 p.m. ITV4. Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, 1985, catapults viewers into a post-apocalyptic wasteland where survival is the only law, and chaos reigns supreme. Directed by George Miller and George Ogilvy, this third installment in the Mad Max series brings the franchise to new heights of epic storytelling, fueled by adrenaline-pumping action and unforgettable characters. At the center of the film stands Tina Turner's electrifying portrayal of Auntie Entity, the formidable ruler of Bartertown. Turner commands the screen with a magnetic presence, exuding power, charisma, and a hint of vulnerability beneath her steely exterior. Auntie Entity is a force to be reckoned with, a woman who has clawed her way to the top of the food chain in a world where strength is the only currency that matters. Turner's performance injects Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome with a sense of dynamism and gravitas, elevating the film to new heights. Whether she's delivering a rousing speech to her followers or facing off against the titular hero, Turner imbues Auntie Entity with a complexity and depth that make her one of the most memorable characters in the Mad Max universe. Beyond Turner's iconic performance, Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome is a masterclass in world-building and visual storytelling. From the gritty streets of Bartertown to the awe-inspiring vistas of the wasteland, the film immerses viewers in a dystopian landscape that is as breathtaking as it is terrifying. Director George Miller's signature blend of practical effects, stunning cinematography, and pulse-pounding action sequences ensures that every frame of the film is a visual spectacle to behold. While Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome may have its detractors, particularly among fans of the earlier films in the series, there's no denying the impact that Tina Turner's performance has had on popular culture. Her portrayal of Auntie Entity remains one of the most iconic and influential roles in the action genre, cementing her status as a cinematic legend. In conclusion, Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome is a thrilling and unforgettable cinematic experience that showcases the talents of Tina Turner and George Miller alike. With its unforgettable characters, breathtaking visuals, and heart-pounding action, the film cements its place as a classic of the post-apocalyptic genre, leaving an indelible mark on audiences for generations to come.
And finally, what would the world look like if they win? A book review of The Mirror by Tim Bragg, Sycamore Dystopia, by Wayne Sturgeon. Tim Bragg is an engaging writer, novelist, poet and multi-instrumentalist singer-songwriter and musician with an impressive bibliography of both fiction and non-fiction works and recorded albums to his credit, the very latest being the cyber-gothic slow burner and critically important The Mirror, Sycamore Dystopia 2023. The Mirror is a dystopian novel set in a not-too-distant future, 2073, where humanity is held captive in a society completely run by a system of artificial intelligence and technocracy similar to that envisaged by both one-time Fabian socialists Aldous Huxley, Brave New World, and George Orwell, 1984, both of whom portrayed one-world collectivist states run by an elite of central planners where life, language, media, and entertainment are completely regulated and controlled. Bragg here offers a very compelling and highly relevant take on this theme for the contemporary times, but with perhaps a story more reminiscent of the film Blade Runner, itself based on the novel Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep, by the Gnostic Philip K. Dick, and Mary Shelley's classic Frankenstein, but with a much more uplifting and positive affirmation of the human capacity for self-transcendence through the essence of creativity and art, the nature of art being one of the central themes of the book, but also how art can be captured and simulated by technology. Witness now how AI can itself write poetry and paint images of incredible complexity, etc. There is a cryptic relevance in the story to how the world changed in 2030. Some of the characters in the book who hold positions of power have names that appear rather hipster or eco-themed, although the world they inhabit is anything but natural: cloning, eugenics, genetic engineering, and mass surveillance. Even personal reproduction, itself reduced to life inside something resembling a panopticon, is closely screened in the name of Mother Earth. Given that Tim Bragg is connected with the excellent Off the Left Eye YouTube channel, having composed music for some of its broadcasts and podcasts which serve to popularize the esoteric Christian spirituality of the 18th century Swedish mystic Emanuel Swedenborg, it was no surprise to see space given in the book to themes of human immortality in the face of individual extinction, particularly as one central character has a near-death experience, this theme being central to the novel's central premise: do humans and nature have a soul or spirit? Are we soul and spirit, or merely biological machines with neither? Does consciousness actually exist independently of the mind? Do we think thoughts, or are thoughts thinking us? What does it mean to be human? Another work worthy to be mentioned in this context here would be C.S. Lewis's That Hideous Strength, an anti-transhumanist classic. Tim Bragg has succeeded in writing a highly readable novel depicting what the world would look like should Klaus Schwab's vision of the Great Reset and Agenda 2030 actually come to fruition and succeed in reducing all of humanity to automatons. Given the indefatigable spirit of humanity, though, Bragg gives us much inspiration to suggest that a single blade of grass could cut through concrete given time and genuine human values like compassion, friendship and love, and the redeeming capacity of art to transcend and ennoble life, which will win through in the end somehow. This is a multi-layered work with good characterization and many textures and tones which slowly draws the reader in, with twists and turns in the tale amidst a mounting fear that builds to its shocking conclusion. A gripping polemic against transhumanism which succeeds without either preaching or condemning but clearly displaying the author's obvious empathy and sensitivity to the human condition.